AITA for refusing to let my BF move in with me over chores. F26 has been in relationship with a guy, M26, for 3 years now. Initially it was LDR and lately same city, but living separately. We have always dreamed about moving in together. The issue is he has never actively done chores in his life. When he lived with his parents, his Sam did all the cooking, dishwashing, and laundry. The most he did was occasionally clean when asked to. Then he spent time in dorms and well, he did his laundry when it piled up too high to ignore. I wouldn't call him lazy, just enabled. Through the years, I made it a point that he needed to learn to cook and clean after himself. That I won't be his maid. He said I was pestering him and making it sound like I wanted him as my servant. So I let up. Now we are starting to look for places and he joked how I will have to teach him to cook. I just went, "Excuse me?" Quote, I made it clear I won't be teaching him to do anything and won't be moving in with him till he learns to be an adult. He says it's not fair and I can easily teach him. That's what couples do. I disagree. He had 3 years, 2 of which was spent at his parents' home. Ample time. I told him I don't want to live with a kid I have to teach. So let me know when you are an adult. He is calling me off for that. AITA? NTA. Refer him to YouTube or local classes he sign up for gaining his cooking education. ETA. As a married woman, do not fall for the line, "It's what couples do," regarding the woman teaching the man life skills. Ideally, what couples do is teamwork. You tell him that he can do this labor on his own. That way he will be at the same level as you when you are sharing a home and it will be smoother sailing. You're not a cooking instructor and it's pathetic that he does not want to better himself on his own. NTA. You'll have to teach me how to cook, will turn into 1 or 2 half-hearted attempts at learning. Followed by, "Lol, well I tried and I can't do it." You'll have to do it since you're the one who knows how. NTA. In these 3 years he simply planned how to use weaponized incompetence to leave all the chores to you. Unfortunately, if he was raised in a house where his mom took care of everything, I doubt he would change. NTA. How utterly refreshing to hear from someone who demands her BF behave like an adult before committing to live with him. Stand your eminently reasonable ground. NTA. He wants a new mommy. He wants you to be his new mommy. And you will be his new mommy if you let him move in with you. Tell Oedipus to call you when he is finished growing up. Expect that phone call the week after never. NTA. He really doesn't want to do any of this. If he's lived on his own for 2 years and not made any effort, living with someone who can already do everything is not going to change him. NTA at all. I suspect that once he talks you into moving in with him, he's going to exhibit a great deal of weaponized incompetence. So you give up and eventually do it all for him. Good on you for having boundaries early. Hang on to those terms. Someday you'll find some wonderful man who already knows how to be an adult. This one isn't it. NTA. What's he been doing the last 2 years that he hasn't fully learned how to manage a household and all that entails? The day I left my ex. 3 months after moving in and over 5 years of being together. Suitcase in hand and tears down my face. All he had to say to me was, "How do I do the laundry?" Take that as you will. NTA. Good on you. He has no intention of learning. NTA. Frankly, that's as good a reason as any. Anybody who will force you to choose between living like a pig or being their maid. Don't do it. He's 26 and doesn't know how to cook. Big red flag. NTA. NTA, if you are old enough to drive, you should be old enough to clean up after yourself. You should know how to do laundry properly, and how to survive on a relatively healthy diet. At his age, if he can't do these things, he will absolutely expect you to do it all for him. That's not on. You are meant to be partners that both pitch in and do your part around the house. I'm a terrible cook, but I can throw together a basic meal. It's not rocket science. NTA location flag. NTA. People rarely change. You don't move in with someone hoping they'll be a brand new person. You move in with someone because you like who they are right now. If this man made it to 26 without learning basic life skills, it's perfectly valid to think he won't learn them now without resentment and lots of confrontation. Saying you don't want to move in with someone who can't cook AMD clean is as valid as any other relationship requirement, like financial stability. You want a partner, not a dependent. That's totally fair. As an older guy, I've seen a lot of people get married, and generally, people stay who they are. Messy people stay messy. Spenders spend. Savers save. And people who don't cook, don't cook. Not the asshole. It doesn't take rocket science to vacuum, do the dishes, and pour a dollop of detergent into a washer. NTA, and please don't give in to any childish whining. NTA. He's old enough to teach himself to cook and clean. NTA. If an adult can't take care of themselves, they're just a large child. NTA. He is a child, not a BF.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.